Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Sharath, a 9 to 5 worker who has been squeezing in travel whenever I can over the past 3 years. Traveling has always been my way to recharge, discover new cultures, and collect inspiring stories. I never planned on starting a channel, but now feels like it's the right time to start my journey with you. From hidden gems to local traditions, I will take you along for experiences through this channel. So, buckle up, let's explore together. In this video, I'm sharing my day one experience in Agartala, the capital city of Tripura state in India's northeast. Visiting Tripura state has always been on my bucket list, and in the second half of December 2025, I decided to head to Agartala and start exploring the state. I took a direct flight from Bengaluru and landed in Agartala, and as soon as I stepped out of the airport, I grabbed an auto rickshaw to the city center. The fare usually falls between 150 and 300 INR, depending on how well you bargain. And after a bit of negotiation, I managed to get mine for 200 INR. After picking up my rental vehicle, I wasn't sure where to head next. It was already 2 pm since the first half of my day went into flying and getting to the city center. I had even skipped lunch because I wasn't really hungry. So I decided to take a ride to the 14 gods and goddesses temple in Meklipara. It's a little bit away from the busy city, and honestly, I was craving a peaceful drive to kick off the trip. After a short 15-minute ride, I reached the temple, and guess what? My first act there was knocking down the cycle while getting off. The uncle who owned it didn't say a word, just give me that classic stare. I quickly picked it up, smiled awkwardly, and then headed inside the temple to start exploring. The 14 Gods and Goddesses temple was built during the 18th century by Maharaja Krishna Kishore Manikya after shifting his capital from Udaipur due to a conflict. The temple is known for the annual Karchi Puja festival held every July, where thousands of devotees gather for 7 days of rituals, fairs, and cultural events. It's believed that anyone who visits this temple once will be drawn back here 14 more times. After beginning my journey with a blessing here, I sat next to the temple pond. The calm surroundings, along with the beautiful sunset reflecting on the temple pond, made the experience even more special. On my way back to the city, I spotted a building that caught my eye and I couldn't resist stopping to click a few pictures. By this time, though, I was so hungry it felt like eating had become a matter of life and death. Luckily, I stumbled upon a eatery on the way. Even though my vision was practically blurred from hunger, I walked in and signaled the owner to just bring me whatever was available. The local guy sitting there suggested I try the bamboo pork thali and I immediately ordered it. Within 5 minutes, the plate arrived, and let me tell you, the dish was absolutely delicious. Of course, my hunger made it taste even better. But for a moment, I genuinely felt like I was in heaven. Next, I headed to the Albertaka War Memorial in Lichubagan, built in 2022 to honor Paramveer Chakra awardee Lance Naik Albertaka, who gave his life in 1971 Indo-Pakistan War during the Battle of Ganga Sagar. The memorial has beautifully landscaped gardens, open spaces with displays of tanks and weapons that visitors can see up close, making this place both a tribute to courage and a peaceful spot to spend evenings. At 5 pm, it was already dark because here in northeast India, the sun sets early. I headed through a beautifully lit bridge, glowing in tricolor lights, and honestly, it felt like I was making a grand entry. At the War Memorial, two military personnel I met had suggested me to visit the Ujjayanta Palace at this hour. So I headed towards the Palace Lake Road, and what I saw left me stunned. The Ujjayanta Palace glittered in the night with changing lights reflecting beautifully on the lake waters. It was a sight beyond words, majestic, colorful, and almost magical. I sat there admiring the view, even as the mosquitoes from the lake kept reminding me I wasn't alone. But honestly, with the palace shining like that, who wouldn't want to stay? Then I headed near the ISKCON temple, grabbed a kullet chai, and made my way to the homestay I had called and booked earlier in the day. With no fixed plans for tomorrow, I decided it was best to rest, sleep well, and start fresh in the morning. I was so tired that I ended up skipping dinner. Fatigue won over hunger that night. That's it for today's journey. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed exploring Agartala with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel stories. See you in the next video. Bye bye.